Have you ever wondered how secure your Wi-Fi network really is? In the vast expanse of the internet, cybersecurity stands as a crucial bastion against digital threats. Understanding and reinforcing online safety is more important than ever. Ethical hacking, a practice where security experts simulate attacks to find vulnerabilities, is a key tool in this ongoing battle. The focus here is to educate and fortify, not to exploit. Today, we dive into the world of ethical hacking to understand and improve our digital defenses. Meet Kali Linux, the Swiss Army knife of cybersecurity professionals. Developed by the ingenious folks at Offensive Security, Kali Linux is a powerhouse tailored specifically for the needs of security experts. It's not just any operating system, it's a crucial tool for penetration testing, security research, and ethical hacking. Renowned for its robust toolkit, Kali Linux equips users with everything necessary to probe and secure networks, making it an indispensable asset in the cybersecurity world. With Kali Linux, you hold the key to understanding the vulnerabilities in Wi-Fi networks. Before we start, ensure you have the right tools for this operation. Venturing into the world of Wi-Fi hacking requires not just skill and knowledge, but also the appropriate hardware. One essential tool is a Wi-Fi adapter, but not just any will do. For effective penetration testing, your adapter needs to support packet injection, a technique used to test network security by sending crafted packets to the network. Now, it's crucial to discuss the legal landscape surrounding Wi-Fi testing. Engaging in unauthorized access to networks is illegal and unethical. Always ensure you have explicit permission to test a network. This could be your own network or one you have been given explicit consent to analyze. Remember, the goal here is to enhance security, not to breach it. It's also wise to keep your activities confined to a controlled environment. This minimizes the risk of unintended interference with other networks and ensures a clean, focused workspace for your tests. With your ethical hacking toolkit ready, you're set to delve into the practical side of things. Installation is the first step towards mastering Kali Linux. Let's dive into setting up Kali Linux on your system. You can choose to install it as a dual boot setup, which allows Kali to run alongside your existing operating system, or you might opt for a virtual machine, which lets you run Kali inside your current OS like an application. For a dual boot, you'll need to partition your hard drive, which can be a bit risky if not done correctly, so ensure you back up your data. A virtual machine, on the other hand, is safer and simpler to manage. Tools like VMware or VirtualBox are excellent for this purpose. To start, download the Kali Linux ISO file from the official Kali website. This is a disk image that contains everything you need to install the system. Next, if you're using a virtual machine, create a new VM, allocate resources like CPU and memory, and attach the ISO file to it. Now that Kali is up and running, you're closer to becoming a Wi-Fi testing maestro. Penetration testing begins with understanding your target. In the realm of Wi-Fi security, this means first stepping into the shoes of a network analyst. Let's delve into some essential tools and methodologies used in Wi-Fi penetration testing. First up is Aircrack-ng. This tool is part of the Aircrack-ng suite, a powerful group of tools used for network security. Aircrack-ng allows users to switch their wireless network cards into monitor mode. What does this mean? Well, in monitor mode, your network card can listen to every packet that's in the air around you. This is different from the normal mode, where it only captures packets that are meant for it. By listening broadly, you can gather vital information about all the nearby Wi-Fi networks without connecting to them. Next, we introduce Aircrack-ng. Once your network card is in monitor mode, Aircrack-ng comes into play. This tool captures the packets floating around in the air and displays detailed information about the Wi-Fi networks in your vicinity. It lists out the network names, SSIDs, MAC addresses of the routers, BSSIDs, and even shows you the channels on which each network operates. Most importantly, it tells you about the encryption type being used by these networks, which is crucial for understanding the level of security in each network. Identifying your target network is the next critical step. You should look for networks that have a strong signal, but also consider the type of encryption used. Networks using WEP or WPA encryption are typically more vulnerable compared to those using the more robust WPA2 or WPA3 standards. Remember, the goal here is to gather as much information as possible without making any changes to the network. This passive reconnaissance is fundamental. It helps in building a profile of the network, understanding its strengths, and identifying potential vulnerabilities. Gathering data is crucial. But using it wisely is where the real challenge lies. Now, let's decipher the data collected to uncover network vulnerabilities. Imagine having a box full of different locks and keys. Cracking a Wi-Fi password is somewhat similar, where tools like Aircrack-ng serve as master keys, designed to test the resilience of these digital locks. Today, we'll focus on breaking down the process of cracking WEP and WPA/WPA2 passwords using this powerful tool. First, let's talk about WEP, or Wired Equivalent Privacy. Despite its name, WEP has been known for its low security level, making it an easy target for cyber attacks. Aircrack-ng utilizes captured data packets from a network to identify the WEP key. By injecting more traffic into the network and capturing more data, the tool uses statistical cracks to guess the key, often in mere minutes. Moving on to the more secure WPA and WPA2 standards, which stand for Wi-Fi Protected Access. These protocols use a stronger encryption method, which requires a different approach. Aircrack-ng here performs what is known as a dictionary attack. It tests phrases from a pre-compiled list of possible passwords against the network until it finds a match. This method highlights the importance of using strong, complex passwords that are not easily guessed or found in dictionary lists. It's crucial to remember that this demonstration serves an educational purpose. By understanding how these tools work, one gains insight into potential vulnerabilities within network security systems. Understanding these vulnerabilities allows us to fortify our networks against potential threats. With great power comes great responsibility. As we've explored the tools and techniques for Wi-Fi hacking using Kali Linux, it's crucial to emphasize that this knowledge should serve ethical purposes. Whether it's securing your own network or enhancing security protocols, the goal is to fortify, not to breach. It's about understanding vulnerabilities to prevent attacks rather than initiating them. Ethical hacking plays a pivotal role in cybersecurity, helping safeguard information and systems. Always use your skills for good, and remember, ethical hacking is about protection, not exploitation.